Archangel Michael states, "The time has arrived for clarity as the veil that concealed the truth is being drawn back, revealing what was previously hidden in darkness. You have felt an unease, a sense that something was amiss, yet you chose to downplay it, dismissing it as mere imagination. The reality is not only tangible but also closer than you perceive. Someone dear to you has been entangled with an individual whose intentions were far from pure. This engagement, cloaked in charm, adorned with smiles and embellished with deceitful promises, concealed a sinister energy that thrived on manipulation and control. They masqueraded as love, but in truth they were a guise of manipulation. They expertly crafted their words and actions, skillfully influencing the emotions of your loved one. Unfortunately, this was more than a simple relationship, it was a spiritual entrapment. You have been shielded from confronting this reality for a significant reason, as timing holds paramount importance in the divine scheme. Now the moment has come for you to perceive the entire truth without disturbance. You will emerge empowered. If you resonate with this message, type Amen for blessings. 333. The one you cherish, who means so much to you, was ensnared in a bond wrought by deceit. The adversary employed a beguiling voice, a false sense of warmth and mimicry of affection to ensnare their spirit. Yet, divine intervention is at hand. Archangel Michael proclaims, what could not be resolved through conversation is now being dismantled by celestial power. The relationship that once held sway over their heart is crumbling to dust. The adversary's grasp is being broken. This individual was not only involved, they were emotionally ensnared. They believed they had discovered tranquility, but it was a carefully crafted illusion designed to weaken them gradually. However, what once confounded them is now clearer than ever. They are beginning to awaken. Each day a fragment of deception unravels. Each night their spirit yearns for truth and for you. If this resonates, type Amen for blessings. 777. They are recalling moments spent with you that feel more genuine than anything else they have encountered. Now they are juxtaposing those precious memories with the counterfeit affection they experienced. The disparities are too significant to overlook. The facade of the other individual is disintegrating. Their falsehoods are no longer shielded by time or distance, they are being revealed one manipulation at a time. You will soon discover that the adversary not only deceived them but also harbored jealousy towards you. They recognized your essence, even before the one you care for did. They took note of your life and acted swiftly to keep you out of sight. Yet, they failed to acknowledge one crucial truth: you were divinely chosen. What is designated by the divine cannot be genuinely supplanted. They attempted to imitate you, yet the Spirit does not deceive. If you resonate, type Amen for blessings. 12:12. Your name has been repeatedly mentioned in hushed conversations and private prayers. The person you love never truly forgot you. Even amidst confusion, you lingered in the recesses of their mind like a cherished whisper they could not suppress. Every misguided decision brought them back to the memory of you. What was once obscured is now illuminated. The comparison between you and that other individual was never just, but it is now undeniable. This person is ready to communicate everything. Their heart has silently borne this weight, and soon their confession will surge forth like a deluge. They may feel shame, yet they harbor hope. They may be frightened, yet they are prepared. Their voice may quaver, but their spirit is steadfast. What you are about to hear will not merely be information, it will be liberation. You will finally grasp the extent of their bewilderment and the clarity they are now experiencing. If this resonates, type Amen for blessings. 414. The false relationship was shrouded in drama, secrets and manipulation. It was never sacred but rather strategic, orchestrated by someone who recognized your light and sought to obscure it by diverting their attention. However, Archangel Michael declares, the chains are being severed. Heaven has declared an end to this deceit. The individual they were involved with will soon reveal their true nature publicly. A confrontation, a blunder, or an exposure will alter everything. Evidence, whether in the form of screenshots, recordings, or confessions, will emerge. What was hidden will suddenly be laid bare. A storm is approaching, but it is not intended for you. You have already passed the test. You are the one for whom the storm clears a path. If this resonates, type Amen for blessings. 99999. As the truth begins to unfold, the one you care for will seek you in an entirely new manner. They will approach not as someone troubled but as someone rejuvenated. Their steps may be heavy with regret, yet infused with purpose. Your forgiveness holds great significance, but your discernment is essential. You are not called to forget, but to understand from a higher perspective. The divine does not waste suffering, and all you have endured will now serve as a foundation for something authentic. The superficial relationship had to disintegrate for your elevation. The one who once caused you pain by stepping away will now return with humility. Not everyone is afforded a second opportunity, but this is no ordinary love. Heaven is not pressuring you, it is guiding you. You now possess the power to choose wisely, based not on wounds but on wisdom. If this resonates, type Amen for blessings. 2020. You will observe signs around you affirming what is transpiring, a familiar scent, an unusual dream, or a song that plays at just the right moment. Remain attentive. Heaven is communicating. A profound shift is occurring in the spiritual realm concerning your life. The energy that once repelled individuals from you is now reversing. What departed is endeavoring to return. Archangel Michael asserts, no one can seize what God has designated for your destiny. The individual who attempted to mimic your essence will gradually fade while you shine even more brightly. What has been delayed is on the verge of arriving, adorned in renewed glory. A conversation looms ahead that will transform everything, unfolding naturally rather than feeling forced. This moment is already being envisioned in the background. If you respond with Amen, you will receive blessing 111. When you encounter this person again, do not be surprised if they express their emotions in tears or find it difficult to articulate their thoughts. This encounter transcends a mere reunion, it signifies a spiritual reckoning. They may share truths that are painful to hear, but hidden within that discomfort is a freedom you have long awaited. As they speak the truth, your chains will begin to break. The adversary who sought to dismantle what is sacred underestimated your resilience, failing to recognize the divine support that surrounds you. Every malicious intent they cast your way will reverberate back to them with intensified force. A feast is being prepared for you in their sight, and this celebration will not be discreet, it will be a bold manifestation. You are poised to sit in peace, adorned in favor, radiating divine approval. If you affirm with the amendu, you may claim blessing 707. This message carries an urgency. The shift is already underway. You may experience waves of emotion, feelings of fatigue, or vivid dreams. These signs of spiritual movement are intentional. Do not sever communication when they reach out. Divine wisdom will guide your response. This is not a mere entrapment, it presents an opportunity for breakthrough. You will face a choice. Will you answer the call? Will you read the message? Will you open the door? Regardless of your decision, divine support will accompany your healing journey. You are not tasked with fixing anything, but rather with being present, aware, and aligned. Restoration does not always equate to reunion, yet clarity will invariably provide peace. If you type amendu, you will receive blessing 808. An imminent moment is approaching when all will become clear. The tears you shed will be validated, and the nights you questioned your self-worth will dissipate amidst divine enlightenment. The individual who once departed with another is now returning, burdened by their own pride. However, that burden is not yours to carry, it is a lesson for them. Your role is to rise with grace and choose wisely. Allow your heart to listen more intently than your ears, let your soul voice its truths more boldly than your hurt, and transform your peace into empowerment. This season emphasizes clarity, which is the greatest gift of all. The mask has fallen away, yielding to the enduring truth. Should you type amendu, you will receive blessing 313. As the narrative unfolds, expect to hear whispers surrounding you. Individuals who previously doubted your capabilities will now stand in your defense. You will feel no need to justify yourself. Your ascent shall speak volumes. The person who endeavored to mimic your energy is beginning to lose their influence, erroneously believing that imitation could secure victory. Yet heaven has crafted you as an original. Your unique essence cannot be replicated. You are on the brink of being both remembered and respected in the manner you have always deserved. This is not merely a return, it signals a reckoning. The truth has manifested, selecting you in the process. Remain still, allow it to unfold at its own pace. The true narrative is just beginning. Witness how the divine transforms this betrayal into the brightest chapter of your life. Should you affirm with amen, you will receive blessing 1444. The winds of divine timing are favorably propelling you towards restoration. All that attempted to supplant you is being removed, leaving only the genuine and enduring. This is not mere coincidence, it represents a sacred correction for every deviation that affected your heart. The individual who once trivialized your presence is now awakening to the reality that no one else can provide them with the profound peace you once did. They are sifting through memories, photographs, and conversations that previously seemed mundane, yet now they carry profound significance. You were never merely a chapter, you were the anchor to their truth. They find themselves revisiting the moments filled with laughter and safety shared with you, realizing those experiences were not just love but the embodiment of destiny seeking expression. The false connection they forged is disintegrating more rapidly than anticipated, leading to heated arguments behind closed doors, truth surfacing amidst strife and secrets erupting chaotically. Their foundation built on deceit is being overrun by the truth which, while delayed, was never denied. Type Amen to receive blessing 555. Remember, you were never the issue, rather you were a threat to an illusion. The individual who tried to ensnare your loved one in emotional bondage understood they could never rival your soul. Consequently, they resorted to manipulative tactics, instilled doubts, and created distance. However, this era has come to an end. Now divine illumination is focusing on their manipulation, and individuals are beginning to recognize their behavior. Those who once supported their union now find themselves stepping back, no longer willing to uphold a facade. The spiritual realm has proclaimed this a season of exposure. What was formerly concealed behind smiles and curated images is now coming to light. Amidst these revelations, your name remains steadfast. Archangel Michael shares truth ultimately finds a way to emerge. Your tears have been acknowledged, your patience recognized, and your heart safeguarded. What your adversary intended to take from you will return, multiplied. Type Amen to receive blessing 234. Soon you will receive an unexpected heartfelt message, be it a late-night call, an unexpected text, or a voice note that they hesitated to send previously. Within this communication lies the truth you have always known but have patiently awaited. They will acknowledge their mistakes, not out of a desire for sympathy but out of a need for liberation. Their pride, stripped away layer by layer, reveals a heart that is finally prepared to be truthful. In their transparency you will rediscover your strength. This moment will feel as if time has paused. As they speak, your spirit will resonate with the tone of sincerity, humility, and transformation. While this will not erase past experiences, it will provide clarity. You are not instructed to forget the pain but to embrace the wisdom it has imparted. You are not encouraged to retreat but to remain grounded in your power. Allow divine guidance to shape your response. Type Amen to receive blessing 8.88. The facade of a love story has descended into a quiet conflict. Where there once was public affection, now there are posts reflecting sadness, loneliness, and confusion, emotions that do not stem from true love but from a spiritual exhaustion that arises from being out of divine alignment. They are observing your resurgence in circles they believed had forgotten you. Your name is being spoken among others, accompanied by admiration for your brilliance and grace. You are not merely returning, you are rising with confirmation. Their pride once hindered them from choosing you, yet the truth is that your essence has never departed from them. Even with someone else, it was your voice they longed for, your presence they missed. They will ultimately return, not out of obligation but because their souls are drawn back by the truth. The love you offered cannot be faked, reproduced, or coerced, and they now realize this. Type Amen to receive blessing 666. A moment will soon arise when you'll find yourself alone, and suddenly you will sense a shift. This is the spiritual thread connecting you and them tightening. It's an indication that the truth is breaking through their denial. They are experiencing your name in their dreams and hearing your laughter in crowded spaces. They are recalling seemingly insignificant details, your favorite color, the way you smiled when anxious, the tenderness in your farewell. These occurrences are not mere coincidences, They are divine reminders urging their return. Their hearts are being stirred and their spirits are awakening. You are not meant to chase after them, rather you are being prepared to embrace what is now mature, awakened and conscious. Heaven is positioning you accordingly. Type Amen to receive blessing 1616. The person they have been with, your spiritual adversary, senses this transformation and is responding with increased control, aggression and desperation. Yet such tactics will no longer succeed. Their deceptions have grown stale, their facade is unraveling, and their charm has lost its influence over someone who is awakening. This final unraveling will occur rapidly, with arguments escalating and secrets surfacing. A separation is imminent. You will learn of it not because you seek gossip but because the truth invariably reaches your ears when your spirit has remained pure. When the news arrives, it will do so with clarity, not confusion. Type Amen to receive blessing 444. Your act of forgiveness serves not as a concession for them but as liberation for you. Release any bitterness and create space for the divine. Do not allow resentment to impede your blessings. When they return, it is appropriate to listen with grace and to respond with wisdom. You owe them no access, yet you deserve to be understood. You have earned the right to make choices from a place of peace, unencumbered by pressure. The next chapter of your life is being shaped by truth rather than trauma. The tides are turning favorably for you. The divine reversal is not merely forthcoming, it has already commenced. Archangel Michael proclaims what was once wielded against you will now advocate for you. Your reputation will be restored in spaces where it was once erased. This is divine retribution. Type Amen to receive blessing 1717. In the days ahead, expect to notice several unusual signs. You may awaken with the sensation that someone was communicating with you during your slumber. You might frequently encounter their name on your screen. This is their spirit reaching out to you. Although they may lack the right words, their soul has already begun to move toward you. Their pride is crumbling under the weight of truth. This is the miracle you did not anticipate, as it is devoid of romance and instead enveloped in divine clarity. The fog of confusion is dissipating, and the games are concluding. It is now time for you to embark on this new season with open eyes and a healed heart. Do not rush, shrink, or fear. Type Amen to receive blessing 10. The individual who once shattered your spirit now finds themselves fractured in spirit. Their attempt to replace you with a mere shadow has intensified their longing for your brilliance. The one who was deceived is now being cast aside by the truth. You need not say much, your elevation will speak volumes. Your radiance will convey more than any words ever could. This is the culmination of your efforts. For every tear shed during dark nights and for each instance in which you chose compassion over vengeance, you have maintained your tranquility. Now the heavens celebrate your triumph. This reconciliation may or may not be romantic in nature, yet it will undoubtedly be redemptive. The truth that once lay dormant is now being revived. The divine spotlight is shining upon you. Type Amen to receive your blessings. 2121. A celebration is imminent in your honor. You will be acknowledged not only by the one who departed but also by all who presumed you were forgotten. Your light will shine once more, not merely in memory but in real-time glory. This message serves as your affirmation. Someone dear to you has been entangled in a serious relationship with your spiritual adversary, but that conflict has now concluded. You have achieved victory in silence, and the heavens are recognizing your unwavering resilience. Everything that was taken from you is now returning, transformed and upgraded. You are the original, not a mere substitute, and now the world will witness what the heavens have always known: you were never forgotten, instead you were being preserved. Now is the moment for your revelation. Type Amen to receive your blessings. 3030. The path ahead is no longer shrouded in uncertainty, it is now clear and illuminated by the truth that has emerged from the ashes of betrayal. The individual you once cherished, who sought comfort in the arms of someone who feigned affection, is finally attaining the clarity you wished for them. Their eyes are now perceiving what their soul always recognized. You were never the one to depart. You will sense their presence before they utter a word. The atmosphere will shift around you. They are rehearsing what to say, what to confess, and what to query, yet the heavens will guide their speech. Their return will not merely be to offer apologies. They are coming back with newfound awareness. They have transformed, shaped by suffering, grown by experience, and softened by truth. You are not obligated to reintegrate them into your life, but you deserve to hear the apology that facilitates your healing. You will perceive the tension in their voice, the pause preceding each confession, the breath they take before unveiling the truths they have kept hidden. This is no longer a mere game, it is sacred. Type Amen to receive your blessings. 4747. You are no longer the person you were when they departed. You have experienced growth. You have evolved in spiritual, emotional, and even physical dimensions. The pain that once affected you no longer holds sway over you. What once brought tears now imparts wisdom. You navigate life with discernment as your armor. You will instantly perceive their intentions the moment they stand before you. Their spirit will communicate more powerfully than their words ever could. You will realize that your silence will resonate deeply with them. Your composure will humble them, and your grace will penetrate the guilt they have long concealed. Type Amen to receive your blessings. 3939. The adversary believed they triumphed when they ensnared your loved one. They celebrated in secrecy, but the heavens never lost sight of you. Now the enemy finds themselves in disarray. Their access is being revoked, their influence fading. They are witnessing their grasp slipping away. They believed they had secured a future, but all they truly did was postpone your destiny, which ultimately prevails. You are being positioned prominently for those who thought they could bury your purpose. What was hidden is now being revealed. What was postponed is being accelerated. Type Amen to receive your blessings. 5252. In their private moments, your loved one is penning thoughts they may never share publicly. Their journal is filled with messages intended for you, letters, unsent notes, and prayers containing your name. They have shed tears you will never witness. They have revisited the moments they left behind, reflecting on the words they uttered and the ones left unsaid. Regret simmers within them, not to cause destruction but to foster purification. You will sense the shift. You'll know when the time is right. Don't rush this process. Simply remain still. Archangel Michael assures us when heaven restores, it never replicates the old. It forges something new from the raw material of truth. This forthcoming season will not be a mere repetition of the past, it will be a resurrected purpose. Type Amen to receive your blessings. 66. What lies ahead will not be painful, it will be healing. Even if tears are shed, they will carry purpose. Even if emotions surge, they will arise with understanding. This is a divine cleansing, not just for your heart but for theirs as well. Deception has ended and pretense is finished. You are entering a time when your truth serves as your protection. No one will be able to seize what is rightfully yours. No one can masquerade better than your genuine light. This love was not lost, it was merely tested. It will return either as a lesson learned or a fulfilled destiny, but regardless of the outcome, you will emerge victorious. Type Amen to receive your blessings. 1818. Anticipate a rise in signs around you. You will hear their name from unfamiliar voices and you will feel their energy at unexpected moments. You may find yourself contemplating certain individuals just moments before they reach out to you. These occurrences should not be regarded as mere distractions, rather they serve as affirmations of your alignment and resonance with your true self. This is a call for you to maintain your power and to uphold your standards. Do not hastily embrace forgiveness without clarity. You have evolved. You are no longer the person you once were. Instead, you have become a healed, awakened, and elevated version of yourself. Type Amen to receive your blessing of 1919. When they see you again, they may struggle, not due to any cruelty but rather because your energy will remind them of all that they mishandled. Your tranquility will feel alien to them, nearly unattainable. However, do not allow their guilt to diminish your presence. Your strength is not a weapon, it stands as a testament to your journey. Your survival is not a burden but a blessing. They return to a version of you they never anticipated, more confident, more secure, and more conscious. This represents the essence of divine justice, which requires no revenge, only time. Type Amen to receive your blessing of 2929. They are now recalling every instance when they could have chosen you but did not, every moment they believed falsehoods rather than seeking the truth from you, and every occasion when they allowed others to overshadow your reality. These regrets will now serve as their compass, not to plead for forgiveness but to seek ways to rebuild. Not to exert influence but to demonstrate honor. Heaven is not sending them back to sow confusion, they return with a humbled ego and an open heart. Regardless of whether you choose to welcome them back or not, your soul will exhale, for an apology is integral to your release. Closure is essential for your elevation, and this moment of truth serves as your next threshold. Type Amen to receive your blessing of 3434. This marks the moment where heaven acknowledges your quiet loyalty, the times you remained silent amid misunderstandings, your prayers for their peace even when they caused you pain, your decision to not expose them, and your departure with grace instead of gossip. All of these actions are being honored. You are on the cusp of witnessing your name being vindicated. Your silence will transform into strength, your suffering into poetry, and your authentic love will not go unrecognized. It shall return in ways you never anticipated. Prepare yourself. Type Amen to receive your blessing of 3535. Every missed embrace, every unsent message, and every unsaid emotion is now poised to return to you with clarity. No longer will there be confusion or uncertainty. The divine is arranging everything for you. This message has reached you because you are destined to receive what is coming next, a divine conversation, a healed heart and new insights. You will not overlook it, you will approach it with full awareness. Type Amen to receive your blessing of 4646. A love that was taken is now being restored with utmost reverence. A truth that was once concealed is being revealed once more. You will discern with wisdom rather than past wounds what is worthy of your life. Allow the past to instruct you, the future to inspire you, and the present to equip you. This chapter is sacred, this reunion is divinely orchestrated, and this moment is yours. Heaven has cleared the path for you. The truth is no longer obscured, and you, chosen one, are standing fully empowered. Type Amen to receive your blessing of 5858.